Question 7. Find the value of the constant b such that the equation x squared plus a plus b equal to 0 have the equal root. Equal root is mean you have to delta, it mean discriminant have to be equal together, equal to 0. So we got that the b squared minus 4ac equal to 0, and 1 minus 4ac can be equal to 0. So 4p equal to 0 and p equal to 1 over 4. 1 over 4. Okay. Given that the q different to 0, find the value of the constant q such that the equation has the repeated root. Okay, here we have the same definition. The delta have to be equal together because this equation have only one root. It means repeated root. Delta equal to 0. So b squared is mean 2q squared minus 4a and c, and 4q here plus 4q will be equal to 0. And we take the q and 4 outside, so we got the inside the bracket q plus 1. Sorry, it is q plus 1 equal to 0. And we have the two cases. First one, q equal to 0, and first two, q plus 1 equal to 0. Q equal to minus 1. Okay. Okay, another kind of the exercise. Question A is a point and B is a point, so that's AB squared mean. So this one you know about this is a distance between the two points A and B. So do you remember about the distance formula between 2 points? For example, when you got the A equal to 8a, ya, and B equal to hb, yb, and then you will get that the AB squared will be equal to ha minus hb squared plus with ya minus yb square. So apply this formula to the solution to the exercise. You will get that the AB square will be equal to minus 2 minus 6 square and plus with 1 minus k square. So this one will be the minus 8 square, it means the 64, and you expand this bracket plus k square. So rearrange all of them, you got the maximum, the highest degree is k squared and minus 2k and plus 65 equal to AB squared. We finish question A. So that question B, we put this equation equal to 10. So after that you got that the k squared minus 2k plus 55 will be equal to 0. Okay, you have a new equation. So the new equation here is you will have a AB squared will be the k squared minus 2k plus 6k. So question B tells that you have to prove that AB equal to 10. It means 10 squared this case. So k squared minus 2k plus 65 minus 100 and equal to 0. So k squared 2k minus this one, and delta will be equal to b squared minus 4a and c. 4 plus 140, so 144. So after that you will have the 2k. The first one, 2k1 will be equal to minus b is mean 2 plus square root of the 144 divided by 2. 2 minus 1, 4, 4 divided by 2. So 12 plus 2 is 14 divided by 2 is 7 minus 5. Okay, so the two possible value of k is minus 5 and 7. Question B. Solve the equation. Okay, the first one I have to change from this variable, and this number has to be changed from become to the fraction with the denominator equal to 0. So I will change this become to the x squared over x minus 5x equal to 4 over x, 4x over x, and I rearrange. And the fraction equal to 0 is means the numerator have to be equal to 0. And using the formula of the delta, you will get that the h1 will equal to minus 1 and h2 will be equal to 5. Yeah. Do it by yourself and you figure it out through this solution. Question B. We change from the denominator had to be 5 minus x, is mean 5 minus x in here over exactly 5 minus x, and you got 2x. And 5 minus x. So we have the same both of them. The denominator is equal together. So I just put the numerator equal together. Expand and rearrange. Okay. Just change the position between them. So the delta will be equal to square minus 4ac. So 81 minus 32, and then you will got the 49. And h1 will be equal to minus b is mean 9 plus over 4 minus 49 over 4. 7 and 9 is a 16 divided by 4 equal to 4. 2 1/2. So this is the true variable of the question x. Question 5. Find the form of the k square root of 2, the solution of the equation. And that's kind of another exercise in the solve the quadratic equation. To take the delta first. 5 square root of 2 square minus 4a and c. C here is minus 36. So 25 times 2 minus plus with so h1 will be equal to minus b, it means 5 square root of 2 minus square root of 2 and divide by 4. So I will change this form, it will be equal to 5 minus 1 and times the square root of 2 over 4 here. So minus 6 over 4 times with square root of 2, it means minus 3 over 2 square root of 2. So in the same way we take the h2 plus 4 and you got here the minus 4 square root of 2 divided by 4 and you got the minus of square root of 2. That's question. Fine. Another way for question 7. You can easily to see that when I have to y will be equal to 2 power 2x. Now it means y square will be equal to 2x square outside, and you take the numerator. Sorry, this is 2, the base number, and you take the number multiple of the 2 power number. So this one, and then from this case we can change from the original function we come to the y square minus 10y plus 16. So this one will be equal to the delta will be 100 minus 4a and c 36. So y1 will be equal to 10 plus square root of 36 divided by 2. So this is 6 means 8. So 8 will be equal to 2 over x, and so it quite easy to see that x will be equal to 3. How about y2 will be equal to 10 minus square root of 36 over 2. 10 minus 6 equal to 4. 4 divided by 2 equal to 2, and equal to 2x. So this one, h will be equal to 1. And after that, you got the two variable of x, h equal to 1 and h equal to 3. Given the form of the equation has the equal root, find the possible value of k, of the constant k. Okay. Equal root, this means you have to delta equal to 0. So I will take delta from the original function. This means minus 2 is b squared minus 4a and c. It has to be equal to 0. So this is 4 minus 12k plus 8k square equal to 0. Plus 4. So divide all of them divided by 4, you get 2k square minus divided by 4 minus 3k and plus 1 will be equal to 0. So from this way you can apply the formula to calculate the delta, and k1 and k square will be equal to 1.5, and this one is 1. That's quite easy to remember, to see, but I think you should calculate by yourself. Question 9. The expression fx is in the form of the ax cube. Yes. This one is another kind of the, do you remember? Completing the square. Yes. Okay, the first one I had to rearrange this original function. And then quadratic completing the square is mean I have to take the a square have to be standalone. So I will take the minus 1 outside. Minus 1 outside, you will got that a square minus 4x minus 3 and minus 1. Imagine this is the a square minus 2a and b. The number of b here have to be times together equal to 4x. So b equal to 2. B equal to 2 is mean that you have to let b square. Plus b square is mean you have to take the minus b square and minus 3 to rewrite. So again, the first three terms will be grouped in the bracket square, and another way it's minus 4 minus 3 is mean minus 7. And don't forget the minus 1 outside. So when I expand the bigger bracket, you will get this. And after that, the coordinate of the turning point. The turning point is the point of minimum value or maximum value. So this formula you can get that this is the same coordinate of x with the symmetry line. So you can remove and you can review the what does it mean symmetry line in the quadratic equation in the first video. And you will got here is x had to be equal to minus b over 2a. It means I will take this minus 4 over minus 2, so it will become equal to 2. The equation equal to 2, so given the formula in the point of the b is square root of 5. Okay, minus x minus 2 squared plus 7. Question C. This one equal to 2. So when I change the form of this equation, you will get the minus 5 this way and equal to 5. I take the square root both sides of this one. This one will give you the absolute value of the x minus 2. And when you break it, the absolute value side, in an easy way, the x minus 2 will be equal to square root of 5 and the minus of square root of 5. So from this one, x will be equal to 2 plus square root of 5, and the next one equal to 2 plus minus square root of 5.